Hi there, I am Veronica Isles. I am so excited to be with you today. Today, the topic of our discussion is how to get someone to do exactly what you want. We're talking manifestation, law of attraction, law of assumption, whatever you want to call it. If there is someone in your life whose behavior is maybe displeasing you, you can use this on any area of your life. I do want to also say that I have a free course, 10-Day to Manifesting Miracles in Your Life. Studywithveronica.com. My personal mentorship is there as well. If you would like to do a session with me face to face, just like we're doing right now, except it's just me and you, there's a link below to how to order that. It's also at studywithveronica.com. So, how to get someone to do exactly what you want. I want to stress that this is not a form of manipulation. It is not a form of trying to override someone's free will. It's not a form of control. And if you are approaching it with the mindset of, I'm going to control this person, I'm going to, make them do something they wouldn't otherwise do. If you have ill intent at heart, manipulation, anything like that, it will in fact backfire. Because, well, we're all extensions of this very same substance. We're all God expressing himself as man or woman. And, well, if you try to harm someone else by manifesting them to do something that, in sort of a forceful or a controlling way, a desperate way, it will in fact backfire, and all you will bring yourself is misery, disharmony, and it won't work, and your life will get worse. So, I'm going to teach you the proper way to do it and the proper approach, because this can be used on, say, you're waiting on a text message from someone. Maybe there's someone you want to build a stronger relationship with. Maybe your relationship with your significant other really sucks right now. You want them to give you more attention, more love, more devotion. Maybe you want an apology. This works for apologies for anything. Whoever wronged you can, in fact, give you that apology. It can also be used for business clients. Like, say you want to be a successful entrepreneur, and right now you only have one client and you need a lot more. You can use it on this. I think you can use it in pretty much anything. Coworkers that displease you, family relationships. Maybe you had a falling out with your son. There's so many different scenarios. So the point is, use it with good intentions in your heart to create more harmony, more bliss, more love, more happiness, and it will always work. And I will show you exactly the exact steps on how to do it. Okay, if someone did something to you that was completely unforgivable and treated you really, really poorly, I would say, and this is my personal opinion, you can do as you please, but in my experience, this person does not deserve you. If they've done something unforgivable, it's a deal breaker. Yes, manifest the apology, but yes, manifest someone new. Like in a love relationship, if someone did something to you that's so totally unforgivable, manifest the apology, but get someone new, level up. I've personally done this. So I know that, in order to manifest the behavior you want from someone, sometimes you realize, that you're worth so much more. But yes, you still deserve the apology. You still deserve to have it be made up to you, but do not create a life with this person. So you want someone to do something for you. You want a certain type of behavior from someone. It is possible. I don't care what the circumstances are. In fact, you need to stop focusing on the circumstances and stop reliving those things in your mind. Ask yourself right now, how often am I contemplating? And what I mean by contemplation is when you imagine something with feeling and you kind of pick it apart, you look at it from all different angles. So when I'm sort of focusing on this person, am I focusing on the thing that they did that I didn't like, or the lack of what they're like, if they're not doing what you want, like the fact that that lack is there? What are you contemplating? What are you focusing on? What are you giving more attention to? Now, this is not to say that you have to avoid thoughts of what you don't like, as if when it comes into your mind, you have to somehow replace it, delete it, clip it out, erase it, stomp it out, get mad. No. What I meant was contemplation. So, what you focus on, what you choose to dwell in, what you choose to embrace with emotion, latch onto. So, when the thought comes to mind of the thing that they did that displeased you or the fact they're not doing what pleases you, let it float away. Doesn't matter just because it came into your mind. It's not going to instantly manifest. Manifestation comes through persistent thought and focus. It's okay. Let it float right out. It is okay. Like, it's not the end of the world. It's really going to be okay. So, we want to lovingly focus on what we actually want. And a lot of times we don't allow ourselves to do this because we think it's not possible. But if we don't first imagine it, then how is it ever going to be possible? So allow yourself to indulge in this idea of what you actually want this person to do. And like I said, it could be love related, it could be money related, business related, it could be friendship related, it could be improving your social scene, it could be improving your status on social media, it could be pretty much anything. So allow yourself to daydream on this idea. Now, the next component of it, because there's a few different pieces of this puzzle, is that, okay, so you're going to, dwell, contemplate, even analyze, look at it from all different angles, but you're not attached to it needing to happen in a certain specific way. And I want to really, really open your eyes to this. Yes, there would be a preferred way that you would want this to happen, this behavior to happen, this display of affection, whatever it is. But don't get so attached to needing it to happen in a certain order, a certain set of events that you totally close yourself off to some way that it could happen that's even better. Because we only sort of imagine from where we are at right now. And when you find yourself more evolved, you realize there's more options available to you. And maybe you just can't see the additional options right now because you haven't gotten to the next step yet. So just be open to it happening all different ways, but you're going to lovingly daydream and allow yourself to daydream on the things you actually want, the ways that it could happen that would make your heart soar, that would make you feel all, excited inside, butterflies in your stomach, whatever it is, that excitement energy. So you're sort of building momentum. And then we have to sort of take a really honest look at what we think this person is doing right now and what we think they're thinking about. Now, when I said to imagine sort of from their point of view, again, this isn't mind control, this isn't hypnosis, this isn't I am sending telepathic messages to them that's going to be inserted into their brain and then suddenly they're going to be my robot. No. The people in your life are showing up as you sort of, whatever is happening within you, it's like they're presenting a mirror to you. So if you assume this person to be a villain in your life, or you assume this person to always let you down and always want to let you down, that's the kicker. Is that if someone is ignoring you right now, if someone hasn't given you an apology right now, if clients are, they're not signing up for whatever it is you're trying to offer, then the assumption is, well, this person feels they're better off without me. In the ignore example, they feel they're better off without me. They don't want to be near me. They're excited, living their life, having a great time, and they don't want. They want to ignore me. That pleases them, the ignoring part. Or if they haven't given you an apology, they don't feel bad. They're glad about what they did. They take pleasure in hurting me. All sorts of like weird things we contemplate. Or the business example, you could say to yourself, well, they think what I have to offer isn't worth the money, that I'm not good enough. They'd rather pay someone else. They don't want to have anything to do with me. So you're sort of making an assumption of what you think this person is thinking. And again, we use the past experiences, the past, behavior we've received from people, and we make the assumption of the worst case scenario of what we think they think, especially what we think they think of us, or what we think, they're planning to do next. So be really aware of how you think this person is thinking about you. And you could say, well, what if? And the what ifs are amazing because they're so potent, they're so powerful, they're so gentle that, like, if you say, well, what if this person wanted nothing more than to apologize to me? And they were planning right now how to just say just the right words and they couldn't wait to apologize to me, and they want to be a good person because they want to make things right. They want to be proud of who they are. Like, what if? And you sort of present an idea of probably the exact polar opposite of the ideas that you were already presenting. You could say, what if clients really love what I have to offer? What if they want to pay me and tip me on top of it? What if they could want nothing more than to benefit from my services? So you present an awareness of what you first think you are assuming they think about the thing that you want, because you're doing something of that right now, whether or not you realize it or not. It's just we tend to think we have no control over it. And again, I'm not trying to control them. You probably have evidence from the past that suggests that they feel this way, but we're we're constantly changing, we're constantly shaping, we constantly like things and don't like things, and then take interest in this or that. So we're different. Like, we're shapeable, movable, dynamic beings. So it stands to reason that, they could change their mind. But again, not in a forceful way, not in a way to try to control them, not in a desperate way. Make sure you don't need this behavior from someone out of desperation. And you'll know it's desperate by if you can't find happiness without receiving this particular thing that you want from this person. So if that is like your only form of happiness and you think it's going to change the way you feel about you, or you think it's going to change your life in some way, you think it's going to make it better in some way that it's not right now, like, that's not going to happen. You have to want this, but in a way that it doesn't control your happiness, like the lack of it doesn't make you miserable. It doesn't make you hate yourself. Your self concept is based on you, not based on what they're giving you or not giving you, or, what they're doing. So that's really the third piece of the puzzle. The third piece of the puzzle is building up the concept to know that you, in fact, do deserve this particular kind of behavior. So if it's love, you sort of treat yourself in the way that you want them to treat you. When you look in the mirror, you see someone who is loved, not someone who is alone, disappointed, and single. Uh, if it's money, you see yourself as a success already. You look in the mirror, you feel yourself as a success. You think thoughts that successful people would have. People that have a lot of money, people that have a better lifestyle, people that have their debts paid off. What types of thoughts do those people think about themselves? How do they talk to themselves in their mind? That's another really important one. Okay. Whew. Studywithveronica.com. There are courses on sale, but you know what? There's also a free course. So please enroll in it. There's a free Reality Mastery MP3. It's free. Take it. No obligation. It's yours. Take it now. Studywithveronica.com. There are video calls. I don't know how much longer I'll be offering that either. Studywithveronica.com. Direct link below. Me and you face to face, just like this, except it's just me and you. All right. I think I said enough. May all of your dreams come true. They were meant for you.